A game where we desperately needed somebody to make a play, somebody to step up, somebody to be a Batman, not a Robin, not a Butler, whatever the Butler name was in Batman. That's what he acted like. We got Batmans on this team, and then you got a Butler. He acting like the Butler on Batman. I can't even give you Robin. Devontae Smith is Batman. Alfred. AJ, does the A in AJ stand for Alfred? Because that's who he acted like. The Butler that can't be out in the field with Batman and Robin. Got to stay back at the crib. What's up? What's happening? What is poppin'? Happy new week. Happy Victory Monday for all who celebrate. Let's go. 10-1 for the Birds. You already know I'm back to talk my shit once again. A new day, a new time for me to talk. Oh, these pom-poms be draining me. Y'all really don't understand. Anyways, y'all like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me, check out the links down below. First one, it's the season of giving. Y'all see that stocking? Stuff that shit with some coffees or something. Stuff it. I been good all year, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, buy me the coffee on this channel. Shally Fisher Symone with the Spins on a merch collection, and turn your notification bells on so you don't miss a single video or a single live stream. And I will be going live this afternoon with the Birds of Broad Street. 7:10, baby. Tap in, notification bells on, show up, be there or be a square. You know what I'm saying? What's up? But y'all, let's talk. Like, I have so much to get into today. Y'all seen the title, y'all seen the thumbnail. First of all, I just wanted to say, I haven't said this in a video and I've been meaning to say it. So we talked about Ishkabibble's, whatever it was called. But y'all, that stadium food at Lincoln Financial Field, I've been to a lot of stadiums and arenas, y'all. That food was so good, y'all, at the stadium, okay? I've had some of the best tater tots of my freaking life at Lincoln Financial Field. I meant to say this earlier. And some chicken tenders. They were like spicy chicken tenders that came with the tater tots. I don't remember the name of the stand or the restaurant or whatever, but the chicken tenders, fire. Delicious. I dropped one of my tenders and I was so sad. But those tater tots, y'all, perfect. And I'm a tater tot girl, okay? So I know a good tater tot from a not good tater tot, okay? So yeah, the food popping at the link. I really got to get back to the link. And don't start talking shit, talking about some I jinxed the Eagles or whatever. No. Because it was a whole bunch of other people whose first time was at the link too. Not just me. People I know. Rachel, her first time at the link. From Bleeding Green Nation. Also, Randall. You know what I'm saying? Bird Gang 31 and Miss Bird Gang. Hey y'all, but it was their first time at the link too. So y'all can't say I was just the jinx. And then I met a subscriber and he said it was his first game too. So y'all can't pinpoint me and say I'm the jinx. Y'all know which one of us was the jinx. The only way to find out is for me to go back and see if we win or lose. Anyways, let's get into this video. So first of all, let's start with some updates. Okay, first of all, the Birds are 10-1. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, baby. Don't play with it. Okay, you know what I'm saying? The biggest thing for me right now is getting healthy and getting our guys back for the playoffs. Of course, we want to win more games. Winning feels great. But, y'all, we're going to the playoffs regardless. We do want a top seed, but we want to see guys coming back healthy. That's the biggest thing I'm worried about right now. I ain't worried about a little Saint. I ain't worried about a little Giant. I ain't worried about a little Tennessee Titan. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about a little Dallas. Dow. That's their little thing. If you looking up a game, just DAL. Ain't nobody worried about a little Dow. Ain't nobody worried about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm worried about my guys coming back healthy and being healthy for the playoffs. So let's start with a little injury update. So we got a couple dudes on IR. Now, as of now, why am I yelling? As of right now, I do not know what's up with Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. It's a rib injury. I don't know if he's going to be on IR or not. That's basically all I'm saying. Reed came in, and Reed made some plays, baby. You know what I'm saying? I was like, who is that out on the field? I saw some white arms. I'm not used to seeing white arms in our secondary. So I was like, who is that? And then I saw the back of the jersey, Blakenship. I said, okay, little Reed. Okay, little Reed in the game. And Reed came in and he wasn't playing. Reed said, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, baby. Don't play with it. Okay, let's get into Reed's stats. 6 tackles. 1 tackle for a loss. Picked off Aaron Rodgers. Reed Blakenship could be the last nail in Aaron Rodgers' coffin, y'all. Do y'all realize that? Aaron Rodgers was sashaying to the locker room, probably like, dang, I got picked off by Reed Blakenship. You know what I'm saying? Because we know who Reed is, but, you know, the world don't know who Reed is yet. Because, what's his name? Darius Slay, in that first defensive drive, tipped that ball, and then Josiah Scott recovered that ball for the interception. So it was a tip by Slay, recovered by Josiah Scott, and it counts as a Josiah Scott interception. And that's really good because, you know, those guys were looking around, they were spinning, and you had to, you know, he was by the he was near the little out of bounds, so he had to, you know, make sure he kept his foot in bounds while also trying to geolocate and track down that ball. So shout out to Josiah Scott. And then the second interception came from Reed Blakenship. And then after that, Aaron Rodgers' thumb started hurting. You know, his back started hurting. You know, his feelings got hurt, and he ran to the locker room. So Reed Blakenship really probably ended Rodgers, okay? So Reed got 6 tackles, 1 tackle for a loss, 1 interception, 1 pass deflection. And that's what I like to see, y'all. And let me say this. When Reed came out into the game, now one thing I won't do to y'all, I won't lie. Okay? I don't think I've ever lied on this camera, on this video. I don't think I ever have. At first I was like, she. Because y'all saw we was trading buckets. We was trading touchdowns. We was trading points with Green Bay. So I was like, she. When CJ went out, you know, and I was like, oh Lord Jesus. But then I said quickly, you know what, let me be positive. I was talking to my TV, I'm like, Reed, earn you a spot, Reed, big Reed. I was like, big Reed, let him know. And I said this, y'all, before the interception, I said, read that offense, read it. I said that, and then he got the interception. Boom, 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 boom. See, y'all want to call me bad luck, but really I'm out here calling these big plays. But that's so comforting to see a guy come in like that and step up. Not expose us, not be the reason why we lost. CJ Gardner-Johnson went out and the dude came in and stepped up. These all NFL players, these all football players. They all got the jersey on. They all in the building. They all in the game. You know what I'm saying? Show them what's up, Big Reed. And I love that about him. Shout out Reed. And Reed got the eye of the tiger. When they kept zooming into him, he looked like he wasn't playing around. Reed was locked in, baby. He been waiting on that moment. He was waiting. The way Reed played, he was waiting on that moment. So shout out to Big Reed Blakenship, not the little one, okay? Injuries. Jordan Davis is eligible to come off of IR this week. Can I get a whoop, 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 whoop? So he did serve his 4-week IR sentence, but I don't know if that means we're going to elevate him. Just because you're eligible to come off IR doesn't mean you're fully healthy. You know what I mean? You just have to be on IR for those 4 weeks at least, but dudes can stay on IR longer. So I don't know if Jordan Davis is going to come back this week, but he's eligible. Now, one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to rush that man back. I don't want to rush anybody back. Again, if you need another week to heal, shoot, we'll try our best with Derrick Henry without you. But at the end of the day, I'd rather have a fully healthy Jordan Davis when it gets to the playoff time than Jordan rushing him back against the Titans for a little win. I'd rather go 10-2 and have a fully Jordan Davis in January than over here rushing Jordan Davis back. So take your time, Jordan. Take your time. Avonte Maddox is eligible to come off of IR next week. Again, we really need Avonte Maddox, y'all. We really need him back. Josiah Scott. We need Avonte Maddox back in this beat, okay? I don't know if he will come back next week, but he's eligible to come back next week. Big Dallas Goedert. Now, that's somebody we need back, and we're going to talk about it. He's eligible after week 14 to come off IR. So that's our injury updates. Let's get a little good news before I talk about A.J. Brown for a little bit. So 363 rushing yards. We almost put up 400 rushing yards, y'all. Shoot. Lane Johnson said that's one of the best games he's ever been a part of. Go ahead, Lane. I just love them having so much fun. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the offense and the offensive line. During the Colts game, our defense kept us in that game. The offense was piss poor in the Colts game. And then you see this game, the defense, can't stop at a red light. But what the offense doing? Putting on a show, baby. So shout out to the offense this game. Definitely an offensive game. Last week was definitely a defensive game against the Colts. Miles Sanders, career high. Earn you that little contract. Miles, earn you a little contract. Running back 1. Feature back. Let them know you can be a feature back, okay? 143 rush yards. I love to see it. I love to see Miles doing good. Let me sip a little tea before I talk about my next and final topic. Y'all, we got to talk a little bit about AJ Brown. 1K always open. Okay, so AJ Brown fumbled last game. The Colts game, fumble. This game, fumble. Now, AJ Brown was out Thursday with an illness. Apparently, he had some stomach bug, stomach flu, bad Thanksgiving food. I don't know what it was. He really had an illness. He was throwing up. His eye was bloodshot. All that. So, people are saying he had a bad game because he was sick. But were you sick in the Washington game? Were you sick in the Colts game? It's been 3 bad games. 3 bad games from AJ Brown. So you could say, okay, this game you get a pass because you were sick. But what about the last games? Let's talk about it. Washington. A game where we desperately needed somebody to make a play. Somebody to step up. Somebody to be a Batman. Not a Robin. Not a Butler. Whatever the Butler name was in Batman. That's what he acted like. We got Batmans on this team and then you got a Butler. He acting like the Butler on Batman. I can't even give you Robin. Devontae Smith is Batman. Alfred. AJ, does the A and AJ stand for Alfred? Because that's who he acted like. The Butler that can't be out in the field with Batman and Robin got to stay back at the crib and do little maintenance and little office work. That's what you acting like. I have to snatch that Batman right off. Washington, 1 reception, 7 yards in a loss. What? Indianapolis game, fumble. And fumble. This game, drop and fumble. Like, with Dallas Goedert being out, you supposed to rise up. We need dudes to rise up. Quez Watkins rising up. CJ Gardner-Johnson out. Reed Blakenship rising up. Jordan Davis out. Ndamukong rising up. Why are you rising down when we desperately need you the most? I'm so confused. The last 3 games, 2 fumbles, 10 receptions, and 1 touchdown. The last 3 games, 2 fumbles, 10 receptions, 1 touchdown. Colts game, pivotal fumble. Not even just a little fumble. It's going to be games where, Jalen might throw an interception. Somebody might fumble. A pass interference that, lets their offense come on down into the red zone. Pivotal fumble. I'm talking about the defense kept handing us opportunity after opportunity in that Colts game. That drive looked like the last drive of the game. In that Colts game, thank God for the defense giving us the ball back in that game. But that drive was looking like the last drive we were going to get in that Colts game. It was looking like we was going to lose to Jeff Saturday. It was looking like we was going to lose 2 games in a row. It was going to look like we was going to waste everything, all the efforts of our defense. And straight up strip fumble. Straight up strip fumble. Stripped right out your hands twice. You got the ball. Hold on to that sucker. Quez had his fumble in the Washington game, and what he do? Came up huge in the Colts game. Came up huge last night. You've been off for 3 games, baby. We paid too much for that. We could have drafted Treylon Burks for all that. I'm not paying all this money for somebody to be coming up cold 3 games. You only got 17 games in the football season. You can't have 3 bad games in a row. Pivotal games. This not the NBA where you can have 10 bad games. This the NFL, baby. Each week count. Each week count. And that's what they were saying in Tennessee. Really good when he's really good, but then he be going ghost. Inconsistent. That's what Tennessee fans were saying to me when I did my little reaction. That's what they was having to say. All I'm saying is Dallas Goedert is out. Veterans be veterans. We brought him in to be the guy. We brought him in for this very situation. So you going cold when the offense needed you the most? I'm confused. And like I said, okay, you were sick this game. You were actually sick. But that's no excuse for the other 2 games. This 3 games in a row. And honestly, this is a professional sport. If you were sick, but you're in the game, there's no excuse. I don't want to hear that. You chose to be in the game, so don't be a downfall. If you're going to play, then play. Michael Jackson's flu game. I said Michael Jackson. Michael Jordan's flu game, he went crazy. He went off. If you're going to be in the game, go crazy. Don't be in the game being a sore spot. If you're going to choose to play, if you're going to say, Coach, I'm good to go, then be darn good. Don't say, Coach, I'm bad to go. I'm fumbled to go. Then we would have put your ass on the bench. If you good to go, this is a professional sport. If you good, then be good to go. I don't care about an illness if you signed off to be in the game. Don't fumble. You fumbled last game, bruh. You got all them Packers punking you. 1K always open. Now I see why you open. Arms open, dropping the ball. Hands open, dropping the ball. Open for a reason. Dang. And I bit my tongue, y'all. Bit it during the Colts game. Bit it. Bit down on my tongue so hard. But there's only so much biting of the tongue I can do. Because when y'all I'm telling you, I'm exasperated. You had the ball. Looked like you was holding on to it. You just let them come in. And not only that, but it led to a touchdown. It's just so bad. So bad. And the Colts game again, so bad. Defense gets us a fumble recovery. Defense just keep giving us opportunities in the Colts game. And then you go and fumble. I'm just so annoyed. If y'all can't tell. Again, Titans game next week. Another game where we're going to need the offense to step up because we got big Derrick Henry coming to town. And we can't expect that much from LINVAL Joseph and Ndamukong Suh. Love you guys. But again, it's big Derrick Henry. These dudes is old. And like I said, they might surprise me. I don't know. But we already know what the game plan is. Run us down till they get that play action going. We know what the game plan is. Plus, it's Tennessee. They're laughing at AJ Brown. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. That's my spiel. Real spiel. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. But y'all, like this video, leave a comment. Y'all, subscribe. Keep rocking with me. Check out links down below. Buy me the coffee help for this channel. Shop the official on this business merch collection. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.